Yo, welcome back. AAFC. Manchester United absolutely humiliated by Manchester City. 3-0 at Old Trafford. I nearly didn't do this video and I thought I'd just leave it. But no, you can't hide, you got to show. When you're not happy, and I'm not happy, I'm not a happy Manchester United fan. I've not been a happy Manchester United fan for 10 years, but this really is the lowest of the low, I think. And you know, wow, where do you even start with what happened at Old Trafford? I heard a rumour that City have put a bid in to buy Old Trafford to turn it into a second training ground. That's pretty much what Old Trafford is to Manchester City these days. Humiliated, not at the races, not even in the fight. You know, they play a different sport to Manchester United, this City team. They're the best in the world, yes. We don't even look like, we can't compete in any area whatsoever. And, you know, putting up a valiant fight isn't enough. It's not good enough. It's just not what we should be doing. We should be being involved. We should be fighting. We should be causing them danger. They didn't get out of second gear. Barely got out of second gear the whole game. Strolling around, passing it around, at ease, and just killed us when they needed to kill us. Yes, you could talk about the penalty not being a penalty. Very harsh. You know, sit near the Stretford end, right on line with a penalty spot. Had no idea what had happened, why the referee was given a penalty. I've seen it obviously since. Very, very harsh. And United have had them go against us this season, a couple this season. Gabriel, you think of, you know, the one against Spurs, it was a handball, but still was a definite penalty, more so than the one that was given today against Højlund. I just think, you know, it's fucking terrible. Everything is falling apart for Erik ten Hag right now. He's not helping himself. You know, you look at that team we put out today and you're thinking, Brighton wouldn't put that team out. Villa wouldn't put that team out. How are we going into a Manchester derby with Maguire and Johnny Evans as our starting centre-backs? Lindelof is an absolute liability at left-back. Why he's not playing Delo at left-back and Lindelof at right-back? And Delo is shit as well, let me tell you. Shit. Every player there is shit. And I've had enough of these frauds scraping and stealing a living from this club. Like, fucking unbelievable. Marcus Rashford, I am fully on you. You are a fucking fraud. I apologise for the swearing. I'm mad. I'm absolutely fed up of this fucking team. Marcus Rashford is a fraud. He's scores a few goals last season, stops halfway through the season, he's fucking shit again, signs a massive contract and he's not fucking turning up, not running around, not trying. I've had it with him. I've had it with him. I want him gone. It's not going to happen because he's on a massive fucking contract and he's here for the foreseeable, but he's terrible. He doesn't get into the Villa team, doesn't get into the Brighton team, probably doesn't even get into Brentford team. He's shit. He offers nothing to this team at all. Doesn't fight, doesn't look to want to go at players, challenge. He's shit scared of everything. And his finishing is terrible now. He doesn't look to play, doesn't look to link up with anyone. I've had enough. And you can say that about every single player on that pitch tonight. It was absolutely disgrace. They should be absolutely embarrassed, hang their heads in shame. I ain't going to talk too much. I need to go and drive. I need to go and calm down, listen to some Sade, some Brazilian jazz. I'm rattled. I'm absolutely rattled. And yeah, people joke, people laugh, and you know, the same issues with this Manchester United team. We need to realise and accept pretty quickly that we are Liverpool of the 90s. We are Arsenal of the late 90s and early 2010s. We're a cup team. We're a cup team who is happy to get top four. That's where we are. We're not a challenger. We're not one of the best sides in the world. We're not going to win a league. We're not going to win a Champions League. A cup here and there is our bread and butter now, and the occasional Champions League run. You know, and you can see from this season, we're not ready for the Champions League. We're getting battered. We're getting beat by every single team. Yes, we might have won a game, but we were the second best team in that game as well. And this is happening more and more often. We can talk about the manager. He's making the wrong decisions. He's keeping players on. And, you know, I do rate Ten Hag, and I do think he's a good manager. But at the end of the day, you have to help yourself, and he's not helping himself. How can you come out and say he's going to play Rashford regardless because it'll come good eventually. You can't as a man, you can't do that. How can what example does that set to the rest of the team that Rashford, who has been throwing out stinkers all fucking season long, can continue to do it, and he's going to play regardless? What does that set? What does that tell other players in the team? Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I do because Rashford's going to play. Garnacho's looking, thinking, I can do better than that, and he's not getting a chance to. Fucking Mount, come on and did fuck all. 60 million for him is terrible. You can talk about, well, he'd come on and this and this. Didn't offer anything. If you're looking to get back into the team, when you come on, fucking fight and look to do something. You're doing nothing and you're a waste of space. Like I said, going to be the biggest flop of the season. I stand by that. What we bought him for, I do not know. Offers nothing to the team. He's just a younger Ericsson. He's a British fucking Bruno, and he's a fish and chip Donny van der Beek. He offers nothing different to the shit we've already got in that midfield. And Amrabat, another player, I don't think he should be staying. He's not done enough. He doesn't look good. He's getting dragged off at half-time in big games to fucking get replaced by McTominay at the base of the midfield. It's a fucking shambles. Højlund gets dragged off when he's done fuck all wrong. Good outlet. Looks busy. Looks like he cares. Looks like he gives a shit. And he's getting dragged off. And fucking Rashford staying on the pitch. It stinks. The whole club fucking stinks. And, you know, I've not talked about it, and maybe I will. If Radcliffe takes over, or Radcliffe buys in 25%, I can guarantee you now we are fucked. We are absolutely finished as a club. And listen, my phone's telling me more light required. There's no light. There's no light at the end of this tunnel. I think I've ranted enough. Listen, subscribe to the channel if you like the video. I'm sure there's going to be some comments laughing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll be back soon. I'm just going to go and drive, listen to some Sade, some Brazilian jazz, see if I can calm down. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you on the next one.